can't do this anymore.
Yeah, we're done here.
We're done here.
It says we call this asymmetry of interests. In this case, the weaker nation has the more powerful desire to achieve its interest than the stronger nation. You have to watch out for this. So you have to watch out for that as a leader when you're working with a subordinate and you start to escalate through the continuum of influence and you don't recognize that maybe they don't care if they get fired. And all you think, you one more word out of you and you're going to get fired. And they don't care.
The example as a parent with kids probably resonates with a lot of folks. Because as you know, certainly as your kids get older, that threat of violence becomes so much less useful. Like, hey, if you do this, I'm gonna ground you. I'm like, okay, I'll just sneak out. If you sneak out, I'm gonna take your car away. Cool. And the willingness for them to just outlast you on principle alone, or the willingness to endure whatever you are going to impose on them, you have to calculate in your mind what they're willing to endure.
So you want to hear about some miscalculation? So my son had gotten a little out of line. This is when he was young, and he was in a very austere. I put him into a very austere environment to get him
to coerce him to
understand what he had done wrong and how we don't do this kind of thing. And it was really strict. And it's not. And by the way, it's no fun for the parent, right? We don't want to be strict. We want to like have fun and it's all good, and we want to buy toys and we want to just. But when you go austere, then you're not doing any of that, and it's not fun. So over time, as you know, he was straightening out. He's probably like 7. And eventually, he had gotten, some toys back, and then he had gotten, his, he could use a pillow again in his bedroom, and, those kind of creature comforts started coming back. And then, 2-3 months later, something, this little spark of like, wait a second. And what I called this, because he was young, I called this, I have to be strict with you. So then I started being less and less strict. He started getting some of these privileges back. And then one time he started stepping out of line a little bit, and I said, hey, am I going to have to get strict with you again? And he said something along the lines of like, I think maybe you should so that I can be tougher. And I was like, God. I didn't want to be strict with him. I wanted let's go back to party time.
Yeah.
Let's go back to freaking, playing with toys and having a good. He says, maybe you should so I can be tougher. And I was, damn it. He just won. The test of wills, you won. Yeah. Like, hey, you can go ahead. You should. Actually went one level deeper. Like, you should.
It's in my best interest.
Yeah, it's in my best interest for you to do that. Let's do it immediately.
Oh man.
So you gotta pay attention. The kids will come at you, man. They'll come at you. Psychological warfare.